It has been some time. So obviously I'm going to jump back into streaming by streaming horror because I don't love myself very much. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm totally not terrified of things such as, krakens or Cthulhus or things that hide in the dark. No, not at all. Prepare for me to be very interested in, like, the wall, the floor, the ceiling. Never mind, even the floor looks menacing. I don't actually know much about this game because I just picked it up on a sale. Hello, but I'm sure it'll scare my socks off, which will be impressive given I'm not currently wearing socks. It'll scare my socks out of the drawer, onto my feet, and then off again. Right. New game, please. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, a veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. I'm sure we've all been there. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. You tease, I know. Me and my naughty sock shenanigans. I thought, once you got your PI license, given the exorbitant amount of money it costs, you got to keep it forever. Enter madness, sure. Time to spiral. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. It says I'm streaming Hitman. Well, we can't have that. I shall correct this Whoa, there's the shark. Let's see then. There we go, it should be updated now. No longer streaming Hitman. Streaming this instead. Is the sound good, by the way? Too loud? Too quiet? Everything's good. Okay, good. So, I mean, sharks are... Shark fishing is kind of very limited. Like, I feel like you'd want to take them with you. See, there's literally nothing left on it. It's got one fin, and then it's just all ribs. Oh, excuse me. I live in Norway. Fish gore is not scary. Crouch. Now this is the position you'll find me in at the end of this night. I don't like that very much. It's very dark. Can I open this? I cannot. Hello? No. No one there. Guess we're going into the dark. Hello? What is all this blood on my hands? What have I done? Was it me who filleted the sharks? Oh, lantern. Got it, the shark. You must... light up some... Yeah, how do I light this up? Do I have something in my inventory? Do I have an inventory? Oh, look. And then... Oh. I have a bolt cutter. I can make some jewelry with this. PI license need to be renewed every 1 to 2 years. Oh, Jesus. But a PI license today is like... a couple of grand? 1 grand? Bye. Well, that was Call of Cthulhu, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go back to streaming Harvest Moon now. Fine, I'll commit vandalism.
In my wake, pulled along, fate inescapably pulls you on.
Who's rhyming to me in my head? Hello? I don't like that very much. You do not have my consent to just enter my head like that. Excuse. Why can I not use bolt cutters on that? I need a quick escape route. They're singing now. This is... Well, it did say enter madness. Who's been lighting all these candles? I mean, there's gotta be someone here. Who's been gutting all the fish? Well, me, I guess, but... Is that an orca? Whoa. That's an orca. Don't eat orcas. That's a lot of fish. This place must smell rank. Oh my god, I have... I've been around gutted fish before, and it smells absolutely rancid. It is not a very pleasant smell at all. So that, good sir, is not good dining. Clean up after you.
You have been chosen.
To run. Oh. Do I have to? Is something coming after me? Already? What kind of fish have you been gotten? Cod, mostly. It was a summer school trip thing. Oh. Oh, occultists aren't too scary. Okay, no, never mind. That is not pleasant.
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Davy Jones, is that you? Ooh. I died. The man has no face. I'm alive! I'm in my dingy little... This place almost looks nicer than my flat. And stop drinking it. Consult diary. My private detective agency contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there is no lack of work for guys like me. Well, that's called, you know, oversaturating the market. One small-time case follows the other. Adultery, settled scores, disappearances are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles. But this place is mine, for the moment. Listen. When you hear about like PIs in the 20s, they all have like really shitty uh, offices, but this place looked nice aside from all the empty whiskey bottles. My old lighter that I engraved in memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the men of the lost battalion who fell. Can I? Oh, inspect. Ah, yes. That is indeed a lighter. Pierce. Ooh, I can put points in stuff. That my sanity. Mental trauma. uh, this is getting a little bit too on the nose, isn't it? No, thank you. Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Meuse-Argonne offensive. I probably did not say that right. He is one of the few survivors of the lost battalion. American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and allied artillery fire. I feel like if you took artillery fire from your allies, then something gone fucked up. Forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades, without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. Yeah, I feel like the mental health facilities in the 1920s weren't exactly great. So, eloquence. Charisma, I suppose. Occultism. Medicine. Psychology. Maybe I can fight my own inner demons, you know? It's... yeah, okay. Wait, the case. Do I have one? The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. That's grim. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams. But they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable... unfathom... I can read it, I can't pronounce it. Unfathom... Unfat fuckface and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? He's not nameless. It's in the title of the game.
I wonder why I still take these things.
The doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now their effects have been wearing off. Well, that just means you need a stronger dose. You're getting used to them.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Let me turn off this radio. I like my version better. Unfathomable fuckface. Turn, thank you. Game saved. Wait. No, I'm not done. You can keep ringing. Oh, well now. How do I put you away again? There we go.
I used to be an avid reader.
What happened? Oh.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
That's unfortunate.
I have business here to attend to.
Well, I can just leave. Oh, look at that. It's October. Either that or Uh, Edward just needs to update his...
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Ooh! Look at that. The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. So, he's probably the one calling now. We can ignore him. It's actually August, almost. Almost tapped the calendar. Are you still living in August?
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Must be nice. It's very cold here in October.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Look at that. Inventory. Knowledge. Let's... Ah, okay, it's... What I... Oh, already have. What are you?
Good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Ooh. The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed his case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Well now. Yeah, I'll get to you in a moment. Whiskey. No, we're not gonna drink. We hate whiskey. I do too, Pierce. And can I let some more sunlight in? The good old story of black pants.
I
Ah,
should
yes.
get rid of all this stuff.
Good old black pants. That's what they call me at the old country club. Shut the fuck
I'm
up.
listening.
Never mind.
Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted
I did!
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Oh, well.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Strapping. Well, now. Oh, I can now allocate some character points. Well, we have nothing in like, well, we barely have anything in occultism and medicine. Spot. Oh, mad in here. What the fuck? Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving this skill increases your chance of finding hidden objects. No shit, Sherlock. An undiscovered object will not appear in-game. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those you talk to by your power of speech. Improving this skill increases your chances of convincing or manipulating during discussions. Well, I do like that idea. I don't really like the idea of punching people. I'm apparently a professional at it, but I'm gonna go with putting a point in that and some occultism sounds sensible. Bit of medicine. Get that to 2, that sounds good. What else? What else? Still got some points left. What's sensible to put points in? Investigation. Let's see. Represent your investigation skills. Improving this skill increases your chance of understanding past events by analyzing crime scene object and picking locks. It's wow, that did so much. Well, put one in each of the other ones. Ta-da! Validate me.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
No.
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem You've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll.
But apparently the Wentworth Detective Agency is shit. Look at that. I have not shaved in quite a while.
I'm coming.
Hello? Oh, we are apparently not very
Sir,
polite.
I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Oi! Do I have a desk? A
You're
couch?
free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
Wow!
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me.
I apparently
They
seem
take
to
me
be
for
a
an
little
old
bit drunk.
fool.
I can't really keep
Sarah, my little girl. She is dead.
R.I.P.
Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family.
Well now.
They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would
Do
never
you?
have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Well, that looks like
What
the
am I
painting
supposed to find?
Tell me,
from someone who's
tell me if this is the work of madness.
very creative.
Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture.
Allow me to
That's all you've got? The painting?
examine
I
this
placed a file
portrait.
on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Right. Painting.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
I got an achievement for looking at the portrait. Let's see what do we have here updated. Strange picture painted by Sarah Hawkins a short while before her tragic death. Was sent to her father just after the artist died. He is convinced that she is the sender. He brought me the painting so that I could examine it. All we could say was it's a picture. The painting depicts a monstrous silhouette threatening a woman and child. Flames can be made out in the background. Stephen Webster, father of Sarah Hawkins, thinks that it is linked to the death of his daughter. Well, that sounds to me like a classic case of abusive husband who lights the shit on fire. But maybe not. I mean, this is a game about Cthulhu after all. Oh.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
So, Sarah, well, for Charles and Simon. A shipping label, some of it unreadable, but I can make out part of the address, warehouse 36 Darkwater. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. Anything behind? No.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Oh. Oh, I can investigate. Uh, where did Sarah Hawkins live?
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Mental
You
fragility.
must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things?
So
What do you mean by that?
she
I never knew
was
what she meant by that.
schizophrenic?
My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
The Warehouse 36.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must
You
find
are
out.
Being
Go
a
to
little bit choppy
Darkwater.
right now, game.
Find Warehouse 36.
Something's not right with this
Her
story.
husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mention Sarah's
Mental fragility.
fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
I suppose even back then it's not okay to say they're completely cuckoo.
I'm a private investigator, not an art critic.
I guess you're not as clever as you think, then.
Wow!
The painting
Oh,
is linked
a
to
shade.
this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
I'm alcohol riddled. Well, of course. Guess that's all the info I
I'm
need.
beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death,
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case.
Yay!
I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Yeah, I am.
Something's queer. But it's
Yeah,
not like I have a choice.
It's me. I was gonna say, yeah, I'm pretty
Dark
destitute.
I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
In
I
here?
used to be an avid reader.
No. In here?
Natural sciences,
No.
linguistics, archaeology. I should get rid of all this stuff.
No. There it is.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Hello? Oh, jeez. Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. All gods are violent. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long abandoned caves. Was it a sea or the dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coasts of Massachusetts. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's
All I
intriguing
have
so
to do is
far,
go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me
but
to dark water.
wasn't the whole point of like, what book are you? Oh, I got a book on medicine. Wasn't the whole point of like the Cthulhu mythos that
The Lost Battalion. Holding your
what
position and
what you
obeying
can't
orders.
see is
That isn't
scariest? And here they're just throwing Cthulhu
I
in my
used to be
face.
an avid reader.
What's through here though? That's not good. We've got mold in the ceiling. That's... Fuck it. This will affect your destiny. That's it. Burn the place down. Oh, Jesus. I think one is quite enough. Just to settle the nerves. This will affect your destiny. My one glass of whiskey. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting on the shipping label and address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. The whiskey bottle will remember that. Big boss fight at the end, and I can't do it because I'm, experiencing withdrawal symptoms. Had I only not drunk that, I would have had my withdrawal symptoms like an hour earlier and been fine. A bit sad you can just wander off like you can in the Sherlock Holmes games, but I suppose there's nothing interesting to see in Boston. Oh. Throwing some massive shade on everyone who lives in Boston, obviously. Ooh, nice jacket. Honk. Can you see anything through the fog, Captain? I can't see a hand in front of myself.
We're almost there.
Thank you, James. Yeah, that doesn't look menacing at all. What accent was that meant to be? I'm gonna refuse to say answer that on the grounds of I don't want to die. Hello.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
I sure hope you mean the packages. You need a hand?
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
That's Detective
Why,
Pierce
thank
to
you,
you.
Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
I was gonna say the northern wind, but
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
I'm not controlling this, by the
And
way.
his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy.
Whale hunt.
You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up.
That was a
Mitchell may
sudden
not be
change
very
in...
welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you.
Bah!
As for me, you'll find me at the harbor master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
That was a very
Understood.
sudden change
Going
of
for a look
tone.
around the docks.
It smells like fish. Go to the bar and talk to Bradley. Are you Bradley? You're not Bradley. I can't jump in this game.
You can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
Well now.
Come on, you bastard! You'll see what a true
Nothing
sailor's
for you
like
here
as well.
either. Beat it.
Oh, okay.
You bilge rats don't scare me.
What did he call us just now?
I said you were a bilge rat. And even a pox limpet.
Oh, not a pox limpet.
Hidden in the fog.
I'll shut up your big mouth once and for all.
I'm just casually standing here eavesdropping. Okay, goodbye.
Are you stupid or what? Even your captain told you not to stick your noses around here again.
Bye.
Please move back. Let the police do their work.
Who harpooned this
Hey,
whale?
Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Who are you? I'm not gonna insult him. I'm
I'm
just
looking
gonna.
for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want
It's not very
Oh,
important.
no,
I can't
no.
answer.
I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
What is your job?
Can't understand. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Am I a specialist?
Back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Look at.
They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots.
Excuse me.
Nobody listens to us anyway.
No? Okay.
Oh yeah.
That looks disgusting. We're gonna.
Can't understand.
Why all the
You're not
whale
seeing
murder?
this.
I'm.
It's a sign.
Blah.
There's something coming.
Right.
Something real bad. Don't put that beast back
Got some whale bones. Am I a specialist? Reassuring words. Well, hello.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
No, we're going to try to recover from this awful addiction. Oh, someone didn't light properly under here. Bars open. Oh, that's not very friendly. Do you have a rash, or is that alcoholism?
Hey, be careful.
Well, now it's a bruise. Well, hey now.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
That's the good thing I am not a troublemaker. Hold to test eloquence. Hold to test strange, and I'm sorry. I'm a
You
charmer.
saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess.
That's
You
right.
strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure rises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I don't
I'm
want your
here
whiskey.
for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
That's fair. Let's. No
I
prohibition.
didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
She. Wow. So it's the lady in the corner. Tell me some stuff
Do you know
about
where
them.
this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see.
Oh ho
Yeah.
ho ho.
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Ah, it's fine.
Why
You're
not?
not me.
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
That
that's not
sounds
all.
fun.
There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it.
True.
But I'll say no more.
Can you
Anything
point
else?
me in the direction of where it is? I have been asking 300 people where is the warehouse, and no one wants to directly tell me where it is. Why the stranded
The
whale?
stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
Gross.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Speak. It's not speaking ill if it's true.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
It's true that
Her
they were
style
strange.
made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Well, enough
I've
said
got
about
one in
her.
Anything else?
Nope. We are not drinking. Bye.
That'll be all for now.
Go to the bar. We have gone to the bar, and there was this lady in the back here, which we should probably talk to, but I'm gonna go snoop first. Do you have a bathroom? Probably shouldn't go in there.
Do
You like our song?
Love it.
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
Honk.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The white one?
One of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Prr. Oh, Jesus. Hello, Circus.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What?
Oh, really?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Buh. Whale is
I bid you farewell.
not tasty.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Right behind me, you say. Probably this one. Hello.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations.
Hello?
Gifted with its own consciousness. Until it finds a new reader.
Indeed. You're completely out of it. Okay.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
That's a lot to read. We're not gonna read that.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said
The Salem stuff. Hello.
She will do it again. Oh, the girl doctor, Colden. She won't stop asking.
The girl doctor.
that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
Who dares be a woman and, into medicine?
What you looking at, stranger?
Hey. What is a woman like you doing in a place like this? No, I can't say that. That's so cheesy. But it's very tempting. Fuck
The
it.
clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
I thought you were pretty.
I told you to beat it.
No, okay. That's also a fine how do you do. Talk to Fitzroy. Provision. Fitzroy was up here, yeah? Harbor Master, yes. You should really fix up here. It's kind of... Someone can fall in. Or out. And, pretty sure this doesn't hold up to, code. Just saying.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
The terms of our agreements are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Given that she's the only woman we've seen so far, I take it Cat is the one in the bar?
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Half? Look at it, it's a dump.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
What's this? Hey, I found a toilet at last. I can finally pee out that whiskey.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
That's gross.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Didn't we come here at the Scylla? Ah, I found more medicine books. Look at that, we're getting better. Soon we can diagnose that whale with dead.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Yeah, but this one has a peg leg. In this photograph, a man who looked like Captain Fitzroy poising on the bridge of the ship. He has a wooden leg. Oh, they don't call it peg leg, huh? That's the flag of Denmark.
What a macabre souvenir.
What? What is this? Oh, it is the peg leg. I'm sorry, the wooden leg. Now is that a macabre? You know, maybe you got a new one and you decided to keep the old one for nostalgia. Sir, your roof is dripping. I know that's like the least of your worries considering this, but
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
on this table.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Probably someone who's got some shady dealings on it.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your documents are unreadable.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Alright, I thought that fishing stopped in 1847. Yeah, so why do we have cargo from 1890?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
Tell me about this hellhole.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I've already seen it.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
What?
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here.
They do have the one, it's the...
You're gonna take me for a
giant
fool.
squid.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
Why are they
the
putting
police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
Chop it up,
to
eat it.
Understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
Yeah, eat
to
it.
Look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Honk. Every time the fucking ship. What is this miraculous catch?
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Well, I skimmed that. Cat.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
I'm a
Are you being
detective.
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
Well, no.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Alright. Not my business.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36.
Yes, can
You know
finally
where it is?
someone tell me where
Look,
the
it's
fuck
right
this where?
there.
Oh.
The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
See,
Understood.
did it really
You know
hurt
who the
everyone
building
to...
belongs to, don't you?
Yeah. Greatest PI.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Where? I don't
I shall
need
be
to.
on my way.
Don't need to know where the
Come
warehouse
back and
is
see
again.
me when you've got something new.
Alright. I gained 1 ICP. One. No. Let's not say that out loud. I should put some more points into occultism. No. I have how? Oh, I can't put any points. Ah, I can only upgrade them from reading. Okay. I have 2 points. And let's put 1 in there and then one in talking. Because that's apparently what this idiot does a lot of. He talks. Oh,
Can't understand. Damn
they made some
stupid
leeway.
idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an...
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's
Giant
something
squid.
coming.
No.
Something real bad.
Hello?
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
I'm gonna yell
Because
at him.
its
Huh?
owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You can't understand.
You
You're
are
not
going to watch
sailors.
me hang around
It's a
it.
sign. There's something coming.
It was this one, yeah? Hello? Who are you?
Where do you think you're going?
Others are
Who are
interested?
these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
Because I'm pretty.
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
Who are these others?
Can I
so
try the other option?
Warehouse?
Don't.
Nope. I must get into the warehouse.
Your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
For fun and
My
also
investigation
profits.
has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case.
Good
They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
Yep.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
It's okay. I'll bring a shovel.
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
I'll give him a good whack in the head if he, you know, tries to mess. Now, how do I get in here? Good sir.
Come on, you could tell me. Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Hello.
Don't worry, we don't have a clear conscience.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
Maybe I'm hungry. You work for Cat?
She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Half a Glasgow.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
Fair enough.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
I'm
Everybody
stupid.
knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Yeah, fair enough.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Fine, I'll go.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
I'm gonna go pester Cat. Cat, move your fucking men.
Stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Oh, cool. They just keep the door open. That was not Cat. She was in this corner. Ma'am.
Break? I told you to beat it.
No. Apparently, do not pester Cat.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
$60 in 1924. Man, he was broke. So, do I have to, like, Oh, this looks interesting. Maybe I just... Ah, nothing to see here. Bye. Haha, they'll never expect
How
this.
could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
So, I'm gonna go snitch to... Can I go snitch the cat now? Who are you?
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh? We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Who?
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
Who is St.
Brendan?
Brendan?
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator. He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
The vacation.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
No, I'm...
St. Brendan.
Just,
he protected whalers and
agnostic.
fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Yo ho, fiddly.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
I already know who Cat is.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Alright. Oh.
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find some for you.
I'll go find alcohol. What statue were they talking about even? That one? That looks like the one. Is the fish biting? That is a liability. Get it fixed. Hello?
Damnation. I broke it.
Whoops. Is you the... Oh. When they said defaced it, they meant it literally. defaced. Well.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
I'm sure I can find the key at some point. Nope, we refuse to go up there. For reasons only known to Edward. Is this open? No, that'd be silly. So, off to find some alcohol. Gee, I wonder where you could find some alcohol in this town. Maybe in the bar? Hello? I would like to participate in the drinking and the alcohol. You.
You again.
Ah, it's me again.
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Let's say I don't want to sell you one.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
How can I get myself a bottle of...
That'll be all for now.
I'm gonna have to break into your... I almost said back door, but let's... Ma'am, can I buy a bottle of something
I told
from
you to beat it.
Yeah, but you see...
You like our song?
We may know.
Yeah.
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the docks.
An old family of ship owners.
Tell me something I don't already know.
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch.
You shouldn't talk about the dead like that.
We're not speaking ill. We're just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune without taking any risk.
There! You're speaking ill, you see.
It's your proof that the miraculous catch really did happen.
What the fuck does that mean?
Farewell, stranger.
Oh, well now.
So long.
I was hoping for a bottle, but...
She will do it again, you know. Oh, the girl doctor.
Can I... If I make it up to you, can I get a bottle from him? I'll clean the dishes. Good sir, maybe you can help me out.
You're back again.
I am.
What can I do for you?
These bootleggers seem unwilling to let anyone approach the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I just need to find one of these tunnel entrances. Oh look, these people are gone now, so I can actually go into town.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her?
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
It's okay, she can spank me whenever she
This warehouse looks
wants.
abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. If you want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
What did happen to the sailors? I didn't really see. I was told to leave, so I left. That's a conveniently placed car. You're excused. Find hidden stuff.
This tunnel goes under the warehouses.
Oh.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Exciting. We're not here for fossils. We're here for this, apparently.
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
Hoo-hoo. And a crank.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
What, there's even more shit to find? Jeez. I forgot I had this. Now where can it be? I'm assuming I'm gonna have to get that down somehow. Getting spanked going by past statements. Oh, there it is.
An old cogwheel. Rusty, but in working order.
Well, I found everything. Now... what's the occult thing? Oh, it's that and the miraculous... Okay. Do I combine these somehow? Ah.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Mount the handle, then the cogwheel, then the thingy.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
Everything is rusted. This is gonna be hard. No, fine. No, I want my lighter out. Give me back. Thank you. No, bring it back. Casually humping the wall there. Don't fall down. This isn't Half-Life. This is very green. Are we gonna need like a gas mask?
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. Smells harmless, but should I beware of psychotropic effects?
Hoity-toity, fancy words. Knock the shit off if, you know, if it's a problem. There goes my lighter. No. I am swimming in sewage. Friendly reminder, this is not delicious. Oh, what the fuck was that? Well, I can't fault the game for realism. That's me too when I get like something touching my leg in the water. Keep moving. It's fine. It's just seaweed. Ah, yeah.
This is primitive.
I mean, not that primitive. It's, look at that. It's got like size and, oh, you mean like ancient? Ah, got it. And stay down. I'm gonna climb far away from that nonsense.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Oh, we got more points. We're gonna keep putting it into this because eventually it'll work and people will start
What is
talking
the
to us.
connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
As I have a lighter that apparently never runs out of stuff. Oh. Ow. Oh, that's very white. No, I'm definitely awake now.
The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages?
I'd say after. He had some sort of anger of the way he was recovering, took it out on the mirror, which probably fucked it up even more. Now, Alex, is that chloroform?
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
Ah, more
it
fish
smells
guts.
as bad as it looks.
Yeah, no shit.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Le Petit Paris. That's cute. So,
Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it.
why are they sleeping on the floor? Where's the bed?
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
I take it I finished with the reconstruction. Blinded by the light. New clue. Oh shit. While investigating Hawkins' warehouse, Pierce entered a partially submerged tunnel that ran under the docks. There, something took hold of his arm and tried to drag him beneath the surface. Drowning, the detective caught glimpses of human and animal bodies, as well as an underground city. Oh, was that what it was? Pierce managed to make it back to the surface to discover that rather than tentacles, it was seaweed that had wrapped itself around his arm. The vision, nevertheless, disturbed him by its clarity and its violence. Go to therapy. There we go.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there?
Hello.
Don't move! Detective Pierce.
Yo.
I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Threaten the police officer. Do I threaten him or do I try to be nice? He's been a dick so far. Threaten? Both of you, okay.
You sent your men away. Bad idea. I see only one overweight police officer and one hardened veteran.
How dare you? I am a representative of the law.
Relax. Look what I found. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait.
Killed them all.
Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Oh, now you're cooperative.
Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
Well, I took a
God damn it.
below route.
Her again.
Hello, cat.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Cat Baker.
Officer
Oh
Bradley,
boy.
you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you...
Wow.
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Oh,
Okay,
that's some
I
fat
get it.
shaming there.
Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf?
I've
got my eye on you.
Looking for nudes.
We'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Why is everything, like, right there?
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Everything's, like, in plain view, but I cannot fucking see it. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation, as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. I mean, he took a sudden, strange turn. Like, he changed his mind about me very, very quickly. Not that I mind, but what's happened to my face? Who punched me? There's a person here. Oh, no, it's just old man Grime.
Well, here we are, Hawkins mansion.
Well, that just screams haunted. Didn't the whole thing supposedly burn up?
Since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Oh, Silas. I thought the mansion burned in the fire.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you?
Well,
the fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore.
I am definitely gonna go trouble Silas.
Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
I have so many questions.
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Bradley, shut up. I'll tell you when I'm done talking.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Yes.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them.
And us,
Is there
apparently.
anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I
prefer
still
to be
have more to
prepared
ask.
if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Isn't this mansion made out of
Strictly
stone?
speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
Oh, damn.
A sad old man doesn't...
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Yes, now we can actually
Night
go.
falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
You know what? Yeah,
Why not?
sure.
You can help.
Right. Let's go.
I got my lighter. I'm fine. That way? But what's this way? That's a lighthouse. Very pretty. One single chair. Very creepy. Oh, no, there's the rest of the chairs. Very, very creepy tree. Which looks very dead. And ooh, what's this? Oh, it's kind of cute. More creepy trees. Fine, I'm coming. What am I running on? What kind of noise is this? I thought I was run. Shit's haunted, yo. Yeah, fine. Ah! He's over there. So I'm going to be very foolish and go over here. Now that looks like the way I'm supposed to be heading. My lighter burned my hand.
Poor kid.
Oh, that's the sun. I take it. Oh, something's been smashed, and that's the mother then.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
Maybe he wasn't like a son, but she was like a daughter, you know?
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Do you know if Charles
Yes.
Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange
He
idea.
was a weird man.
I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It said that he's devastated.
Yeah, he is.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? Steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Off we go to see the madman. This looks like it must have been an exhausting climb. Every time you want to pop back down to the pub, you know, and I feel like something's gonna come run after me. Just clock me in the head. Hopefully I won't see it coming. Just one quick bonk. The end of Edward Pierce.
This entrance is still in use.
Oh, I didn't mean to progress.
Whoa!
Oh, there we go.
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa!
Hello, Mr. Silas.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
You say that, but
It's
you nearly
painful
gutted
to
me
be
like
the
a
last
fish.
one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish her memory.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for everyone around her.
Let me shed a light on what happened to her. Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it won't be the first. Here, take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Okay.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Goodbye. Oh, look at that. He has a ponytail. That's... I am going to go over here first, because that was what I intended.
Pierce, shall we enter?
No, not yet.
I'll have to find another entrance.
Ah, that was it. Not all. Bye-bye, Silas. Stop threatening to kill people. Right.
Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, you can perhaps inspect the mansion.
Fun and
You're right.
games.
Let's go.
I think we shall enter the mansion the next time we play. Because this is one of those games I actually want to
Shall we enter?
finish at some point after Hitman. So, we shall leave it here, as it just saved, and pick it up again some other time. Sounds good? Sounds good. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Saturday. Bye.